Hello and welcome to Terraria. My name's Todd, also known as Major Mech, and this is of course Terraria. Last time we left off, we tackled the Jungle Temple Guardian, and we kind of died. This time around we're going to try him again, but we're going to try and get some more life fruits. Our major thing is we died when he only had like 700 health left, so that's something we could definitely work on. Let's see. So I looked through the potions and I was trying to determine if there were any extra that we might be able to get to help us out here, and the only one I saw was the accuracy potion, which you can see its effects there. It is a thorium potion. I just purchased it from the brewer, so that is what it is. Let's a Tinker's Workshop, there we go. Bottomless accuracy potion. I don't think there's anything else I can craft that is important. Lizard power cell. Summons the golem without an altar. Huh? Interesting. I didn't know you could get that. Anti-buff. Calamities just keeps adding things to make it harder, huh? I don't think we'll be using any of those anytime at all. Let's buff up. Let's see, so we now have all of our buffs. We still got some spots for some extra buffs just in case, which is just what we want. We'll throw all of our stuff in here. We want to use the magic table and the summoning table, and summon as many things as possible. I also want to fix up my paladin's hammer so it has a better suffix than shoddy. Reforge. Give me demonic. Ooh, shiny. I think that's going to be more useful than the dicer right now, just because of what it is. The demonic paladin's hammer is a very fast weapon, plus it does almost 200 damage per hit, so it's tough. It's a real tough weapon. We'll throw the dicer in there for now. Let's see, we also want to... I'm going to swap... No, I'm going to leave those there, because those are important. So when we get there, I will be swapping out our Shield of Cthulhu and our wings for the Phylactery and the Charm of Myths, as those will hopefully help us out. Our major thing is making sure that we get there in time, and actually, you know what? It's probably worthwhile for us to take a crystal ball and a summoning table if we've got one. Let's take a look. We don't have any extra tables, do we? Is it? Oh, it's a bewitching table, not a summoning table, forgive me. I always refer to it as the summoning table because it boosts your summons. Bewitching table, there's one. And then a crystal ball. Do we have a crystal ball? Nope, we can buy one definitely though from the wizard. Where is that bastard? There he is. Wizard man, give me a crystal ball. Perfect. Ooh, what are the other things you can buy from him now? A moon ball. Advances to moon phase, huh? Interesting. Advancing the moon phase would be helpful for, later on you can activate, I guess, like solar and lunar eclipses. Anyway, so we're going to put all this in here, we're going to sort that, we're going to throw our crystal ball and our bewitching table in there as well. That way we can pull those out later on. And reuse them as need be. Hopefully we won't have to, but you never know sometimes. Let's see, now we've actually got extremely decent critical hits. We should be able to swap between Vampire Knives and Paladin's Hammer depending on how much life we've got. Superior Magic Dagger we'll be using if we have the mana. And we'll definitely be keeping up the rest of our stuff. Let's take our summon and put it here instead. Yeah, that works out. I don't know why I have a Warhammer right there. That's kind of silly. Oh, yes, now I remember. Because hammers is the one thing you need to have on your bar. Okay, so into the jungle we go to find some bloody life fruits. So there is a certain point in Terraria where if you have enough critical hit, it is actually more beneficial for you to focus on critical hit than to focus on damage, because critical hit will do a little bit more damage. I don't really ever bother to keep track of that, so I either focus on damage or defense on my accessories and things like that. If you want to get truly into maximizing your DPS, though, just keep that in mind. And the vampire knives, by the way, they might not seem all that impressive because they only do 49 damage, but that's 49 damage per knife. And you have many knives to throw at people. The only reason the Paladin's Hammer is actually even close to it is just because of the speed that the Paladin's Hammer goes at, as you can see. I did a 460 damage in one hit with the Paladin's Hammer. So that's kind of impressive in its own right. Life fruits? Anywhere? Some life fruits. My kingdom for a life fruit. Maybe not a single life fruit, but I really love some. Where is our temple again? Our temple's over there. I should have just gone down the Instavator on the other side. Oh well. Not a massive problem. We are, like I said, looking for life fruits as well, so if we could get some, that'd be great. You hear me, game? I'd love some life fruits right about now. Who knows if we'll actually get any. Can I get around here? I can. Let's see. Murder that person. Kill that. Keep going. There's lots of Plantera bulbs, I've noticed. I'm not sure if Plantera bulbs help in the acquisition of life fruits. I don't know if you kill Plantera more life fruits spawn, but we might decide to kill Plantera more in the future just because of potentially getting some of the items you can get from Plantera. Alright, let's go back up. I don't think there's any more down there, and we need to go over here. Anyway, there's a life fruit. One more to the pile. We only need 4 more to complete the life fruit phase. And then we can start working on some of the calamity health buffs, which we actually could probably build one of them right now, so it'd be really beneficial for us to have our full set of life fruits. I don't see any more life fruit over here. Let's go up again. Does the Paladin's Hammer generate light? I don't think it does. The texture, you can see it for sure, even in the dark, but I don't think it actually generates light. And if you don't know what I mean by that, the difference between generating light is it'll create a light source, which I don't think the Paladin's Hammer does. Let's see, jungle creepers, huh? Killed a lot of those, obviously. Let's kill these guys. And that one. Deal with all them. Might benefit us to have, like, some shielding when we're in the jungle temple, but I'm not positive, because not having a direct line of sight onto the golem is also a problem. So we'll have to see how things go. Let's actually venture over here for just a second, because the spider's nest is over here. And we can maybe find an NPC that's supposed to spawn in here. Maybe, if we're lucky. Nope, doesn't look like we're gonna find them this time. Oh well, not the end of the world. It's just worthwhile to check every now and then just to see if we could. Okay, let's head up and find out where we might be able to find some more life fruits. Oh, lots of frame rate slow down there. Yeah, I think it's all just corruption from here on up, so we're probably going to have to go over that way more if we want to find more life fruits. Well, we found one, and who knows, maybe that'll be the difference, plus the extra potion that we had previously. and we've also got our magic table with us, so who knows? Maybe we'll get lucky. Is my tunnel now underwater? My tunnel is now underwater. That's kind of annoying. Not the end of the world, but slightly annoying. Oh, here's the jungle temple. Okay, I guess we're going in. Guess there's nothing to be afraid of. Ooh, that's a mimic. Kill the mimic. We got a dual hook. I forget if the dual hook is better than the bat hook. Or the ghostly grapple. I think our ghostly grapple is slightly better. I could be wrong, but I think it is. You can see that we're just tearing apart these lizard men though with our paladin's hammer. Compared to the vampire knives. Which, the vampire knives aren't bad, but they don't tear them apart quite like the paladin's hammer does. Philosopher's Stone. What in the world is that? A boulder. I don't know who added that fucking enemy, but that's pretty funny. I didn't realize I left a bunch of spikes on the walls on those. That would be massively annoying if I wasn't prepared for it. Bone dust, dual hooks. Okay. There's a chest here? Why would I leave a chest behind? Is there still stuff inside of it? Yes, there is. Interesting. I don't know why I would have left that behind. Maybe I just wasn't paying attention at that point. Chests don't automatically spawn in the world, I don't think. Unless that's somehow changed. Okay. Get out of here, lizard man. I don't have time for you. Okay. So we need to set up an area here. I don't think I have any building materials to actually make that happen, though. Kind of annoying. Just kill this pot so we don't have to deal with that. And that pot as well. Okay, those pots are dealt with. Need to make sure we have the entire arena on our screen so we don't have shit spawning. Oh, there's a tiny little table right here. That's perfect. Perfect. Let's take all of our junk and dump it into our safe here. And then we can swap our safe out for one of our tables and rebuff up. Curious bag of ancient coins. I think our Reaper's better because he actually gives us a benefit. I don't think the bag of coins does anything aside from looking cute. Let's delete that. Put that down. Get that. I didn't want the pressure plate, but whatever. Let's just delete that then. Put our witching table back. Put down a crystal ball again. Get that back out. Put that down. All of our buffs should be up and ready. Let's pick up our piggy bank again. Sort our inventory. Make sure that we have the maximum amount of minions. We do. Alright, I think we're good. Let's try it out. Okay, so we need to put down the mortar staff. We need to put down our bloom guard. And we need to get our rain clouds up and going. And oh, I forgot to change out accessories. There we go. That should help out at least a little bit. So we need to get that going and start using our knives. Okay. Let's get up high rolling. Let's just dodge those. And we'll put our shade rain down. Oop, got hit by something there. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. Oh man, that's not good. Seems I'm having some problems here with the frickin'... my boot's not working. Oh, come on. There we go. Let's change out the phylactery for that. There we we have our wings and we actually have a little bit of mobility. Yeah, we're actually keeping ourselves alive now. Our blue guard, can we actually put him right here? We can. That's useful. So we're just going to kind of bounce back and forth over here. And oh, we started laser phase. This is the phase where we might take the most damage, because lasers suck. Let's use that and this. Oh boy. Taking lots and lots of damage from him. Goes the grapple back up there. Come on, you jerk. Don't die to this, all things. Come on. There we go. Okay. I think if we can just survive long enough to get off another potion, we might be okay. Yeah, we don't have to attack the head now that the head is separated, so... Ooh, that's not good. That's good, though. Oh, boy. Come on, you frickin' head. Get out of here. Oh, no. Oh, that's not good. That's real not good. Yeah, there we go. Oh, sorry about not talking a whole lot there. I went kind of try-hard mode for a second. But yeah, a plague has befallen the jungle. Automatons, what was that that just said? So, ancient automaton roams the land. Golem has been defeated. So yeah. Ooh, I don't want to throw my vampire knives on the floor. Oh, so a plague has now befallen the jungle. The next boss, I believe, is a jungle boss. Let's check our boss checklist here. So, we still haven't beaten Cryogen or Cosnics. We should probably fight them. Brimstone Elemental and the Aquatic Scourge. Some of those bosses are probably going to be relatively easy for us now. Relatively. But we definitely got... what is it? The Golem down, which is good, because he's a massive, like, roadblock. Now we can kind of open up and do a lot of the other bosses that we've been kind of avoiding. But yeah, we got the pick saw. That's useful to us. What else do we get? Some paper tubes, just a bunch of junk for the Alchemist NPC stuff. So there's the Golem's Calamity mod readout. So yeah, that's kind of cool. Let's open our treasure bag. What did we get? We got a Rash Shiny Stone. Greatly increases life regen when not moving. What can we do with that? We can turn it into the Delta Rune, a modular replicator. Interesting. I don't know if it's actually all that useful, the Rash Shiny Stone. But we'll have to see. Actually, I guess we could check right now. So, just go over here, get hit by this thing. Or we could just run up here for a second, spawn some stuff, and then get hit by it. Ow. So I'm gonna come up here, not move, and wow. Yeah, that increases our health regeneration by a lot when not moving. Compared to that, for instance. Yeah. I mean, it's not the greatest increase in the world, but it's not bad. So we have a melee hatchet, huh? Chases after our enemies. I don't know if it's as good as the paladin hammer, but it does auto lock on, so that's kind of cool. Oh, well, we got a cross necklace too. Let's see. I guess I can move this over here, move this over here, that, and have 6 weapons going. Why not? Full possessed hatchet. So yeah, that's the Golem. That's pretty much most of our episode here. Next time, I really do need to focus on doing life fruits, and then we'll probably focus more on some other bosses as well, some of the ones that we've kind of passed up at this point, like Cryogen, Cosnics, maybe even the Brimstone Elemental. Those are all Calamity bosses, though, so they're going to be relatively difficult. I've also not really fought the Calamity bosses, so that's going to be fun. You're going to watch me flounder as I attempt to fight something I've never fought before. Yeah. Regardless, let's get out of here. I hate this temple. So now that we've done that, we should have unlocked, like, solar eclipses, I believe is now what starts happening. I'm not positive on that, but it's typically around the time when I'm used to seeing them. We'll throw the rest of this junk in here. None of it is massively useful to us. And we'll take our Hurtful Drax and we'll put that into one of our chests here. The Molten Pickaxe instead. Titanium. Cobalt. Actually, we can take our Molten Pickaxe and put that in there. And we can take our Cobalt Pickaxe out and put it in there. Okay, perfect. So now we'll throw that in there. We won't hopefully need these lizard power cells anymore for a good amount of time, but we'll hang on to them. Sort that stuff out, and I think I'm going to call it an episode right there, because next time, like I said, we're going to focus on farming light fruits, and then doing bosses in the later episodes to clean up our list, because we got so many bosses on this list that we haven't fought yet. But yeah, we're now on our way towards the Moon Lord, and after the Moon Lord, it's just kind of a bunch of bosses that kind of lead up to Supreme Calamitous. Supreme Calamitous is the final Calamity boss, and it's very difficult. I don't know if we're actually going to be able to defeat it, but we'll see. We'll see how that goes. That one actually requires a lot of actual skill, which I may not have. Again, we'll see. Until next time, though. Goodbye.